All right, so today I'm gonna be making a pumpkin spice latte from a recipe that I got from my apartment. They send out these really cool flyers every month and it has recipes and all these really fun little trivial facts. Did you guys know that a snail sleeps for 3 years, or it can sleep for 3 years? No wonder it is so sluggish, right? Pretty cool fact. All right, so here are ingredients. All right, so let's take a look at this recipe here. It says, in a microwave safe bowl, combine milk, pumpkin, your sugar, which I'm going to be substituting with honey, pumpkin pie spice, and vanilla. Guys, I'm not gonna be doing it the microwave way. I'm gonna use a stovetop to combine all these. All right, so I'm gonna open up a can of organic pumpkin by Trader Joe's. Okay, here we go. Okay, and I have like this weird pet peeve. I'm always worried about like the tin can kind of falling in and flaking into the actual food. So I always wipe it down with a paper towel. I don't know if you guys do that. I know it's a little OCD. I do that with all my canned foods. All right, so I grab a little piece of paper towel and then I like wipe that to get rid of any metal, anything, any kind of residue from getting onto my food. All right, so next is we're gonna pour 2 tablespoons of canned pumpkin. All right, 2 tablespoons. There we go, and of course, spoon. This is gonna be a tablespoon. Okay, so here's one. Okay, so then it's saying add 1 tablespoon sugar, which I don't like using sugar, so I'm gonna substitute with honey. And I love using pure, uncooked, raw honey. I think these have the best benefits. But if you're looking for medicinal use, I would highly recommend Manuka honey, and there's a full episode on that if you look through my IGTV series. And I'll do another one just to cover even more about Manuka honey, because I think Manuka honey is amazing. All right, so there we go. We need to add, it says 1 tablespoon sugar, so I'm gonna do 1 tablespoon honey. All right, so, and then it says add a 1/4 teaspoon vanilla extract, which I will do right now, vanilla. I like to use a full spoon, like a full tablespoon, to measure out the 1/4. I don't really use like a 1/4 teaspoon, like a measuring spoon. Jesus Christ, I have a hard time talking. All right, so here's a lot of that poured out. All right, so this is a take 2 because the first time I poured out the vanilla extract, the whole bottle poured out. That's not what you want. You only want a 1/4 teaspoon, not the full bottle of vanilla extract. All right, so anyway, so I've got my honey in here, I've got my milk, I've got my 2 tablespoons of pumpkin, organic pumpkin puree, and now I'm going to be adding a 1/4 teaspoon of vanilla extract, and hopefully the whole bottle doesn't come out. All right, so if there's even vanilla left in here. All right, 1/4 teaspoon, there we go. Okay, that's good. That's a 1/4 teaspoon. Good job, vanilla, good job. Thank you for listening to me this time around. All right, we've got my honey in here. Everything's looking good so far, guys. Okay, so then you want to heat. I'm gonna put the heat on low, and I'm just gonna heat this vanilla. Okay, so then we need to add the pumpkin pie spice. So let's do, it says a 1/4 teaspoon pumpkin pie spice. So I'll do, I don't know, 4 shakes? Sounds about right. Okay, 4 shakes, guys. And then, so on low heat, you're going to let this kind of warm up and simmer. All right? Now I'm going to get my coffee ready. So I'm gonna do, and let this kind of cook and do its thing here. All right, let's move over to my espresso section. Now this is one of my favorite gadgets in the kitchen. It is my Espresso machine. It makes the most delicious espressos and coffee. All right, so I'm gonna hit the espresso button here, and it's gonna pour out some amazing coffee. Check that out. Oh, I love it. All right, so here's the pumpkin spice mixture, and you wanna whisk it very, very well because there are gonna be some chunks of pumpkin in there that you wanna break up. Okay, so whisk until it's nice and smooth and creamy. All right, so let's give it a go. Let's see how it tastes just by itself. Oh, that's really good. Oh my God, that is so good, guys. I can just drink this by itself, but I'm not because I love coffee. Nothing is the same without coffee, guys. Okay, so now I'm gonna pour this into my espresso, my 2 shots of espresso. Okay, and cheers. Let me give you a close-up of this latte. And then I'm gonna finish it off with some whipped cream because you have to have whipped cream. You have to. And here it is, guys. Beautiful pumpkin spice latte made from home. Delicious. And here's the best part, something that you cannot ever forget, because it is a crime to forget this. Ta-da! Whipped cream. Magnificent. All right, guys, so there you have it. Homemade pumpkin spice latte with organic pumpkin and honey. It's delicious, guys. It's so simple to make. The batch that I made, the pumpkin spice milk, that'll last me, I would say, a good 5 cups of coffee. So you can make it and use it throughout the week. All right, cheers. Happy autumn.